All right, let's start out with this first card we have here. This is the Two of Swords. For some of you, this might be going on now. For others of you, I'm getting that there's been a phase that you've gone through where you have felt somewhat blocked, restricted, not able to move forward in some way, maybe not having all the clarity that you need. And, you know, you're intuitive, you're a water sign, so the ability to tune in and get that intuition is certainly there for you. For some of you, this, like I said, this might be going on now, or you've been doing this. I'm getting for others of you, this is where you've been and you're beginning to move away from this energy, because this is the next card in the reading, and this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is about long-term planning, long-term strategy, methods, methodologies, planning for success. Pentacles has to do with money, income, real estate, investments. All the knights are on a quest. This one is the only one standing still, but he's standing still because he is thinking about the long-term future. He is planning for the long term. So some of you, I'm getting there's been a vision, a new infusion of a vision for you, going from this where you really couldn't see the future, you couldn't plan, you couldn't take action, there was just some sort of limitation, some sort of restriction or lack of clarity, and that's shifting for you. You're now beginning to see fresh vision, potential, opportunities, ways to be successful, how you want to go about taking action, what's unfolding for you. And this knight is going to be successful. He's just very methodical and careful. He's taken his time, and he's taken it for a good reason. And I don't want to say there's caution involved, but just that very, very careful planner, so that when he manifests, because, you know, Pentacles are that earth energy, that tangible, created energy of what you want to manifest on the earth. He's making sure it'll be successful and it'll be long term. So for some of you, relate this to your situation. It could be work, could be that you were restricted in work. Now things are opening up. You've got a new vision, you've got a new opportunity, you've got new goals, new results you're working on. And you're doing all the right things. Things are beginning to shift for you. You might be making decisions. We have this next card, which is the Lover's card. This often means making a choice, making a decision, but a beautiful, happy, harmonious decision. And of course, the obvious message in this card too is the Lover's card. So some of you, maybe you were restricted in a relationship. It wasn't moving forward. You didn't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, some fresh new infusion of life energy has allowed you to see things differently this month. Maybe take some action, some opportunities. Beautiful, harmonious energy, long-term, happy success. If it's work-related and you're making a decision about a career path, a new job, a new opportunity, new projects you're working on, new deals you're working on, whatever it is you're planning now and what's beginning to present itself or will start presenting itself is going to be very happy, harmonious, long-term success. Both of these cards have that energy associated with it. Long-term success, long-term harmony, continual growth, and flourishing happiness. That's also major arcana, and it's paired with this major arcana energy. Chariot, progress, moving forward, determined, success. This is also a knight as he travels in his chariot, very securely traveling, very determined under this canopy of stars, meaning, you know, the stars are shining on this. Put these two together again, and you've got, first of all, two major arcana. Big, 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 big moves forward in a relationship, in a decision of some kind, For some of you, this might be work. For some of you, it might be even making a big decision about a house, moving forward to buy a house. If you put these three together, this is exactly what that could be. Some of you could be planning to purchase a home, make an investment, make a big investment, start a new business venture of some kind, and you've got this beautiful harmonious energy with positive movement forward. And then again, for those of you this is resonating as a relationship, you've made some progress in a relationship. And it's not just your everyday little progress. There's some big pivotal progress. For some of you, just big shifts, since it is that major arcana energy that are affecting the long term. Somebody's, whatever restriction has been there, it's no longer there. And if there's any little bit left of it's going to become less and less and less of an issue. And you'll continue to make progress. This is a number 8 of Pentacles. Again, tangible results. 8 is a number of progress and rewards. Very similar to this. While this is big major arcana energy, this is that day-to-day. Now you have to take those day-to-day steps of working, putting action into, whether it's your faith in your vision, faith in the future, faith in trust in the relationship that is progressing, but maybe not exactly where you want it to be. Faith in the vision, faith in what you've been shown. For some of you too, I'm getting this is a progression, a big life shift in your spiritual evolution, growth, and expansion. Who you are as a person, your talents, your abilities, your life purpose, and your life path. It's now requiring you to take the action, but this is divinely guided action. It is not that difficult slugging it out of just, I just got to go earn a paycheck and I'm just stuck in this job or in this rut and I can't get out. This is about, this card is about improving yourself while you're working. In the most traditional sense, this card can mean working with an apprentice or getting additional training. But it doesn't have to be. Some of you that you might be doing that. This fresh new momentum and energy and harmony is about, gosh, I now know what my life purpose is. Now I need to get a little bit of a certification in something or a license in something so that I can really make these big quantum leaps forward. This can mean burning the candle at both ends. And if you're working a job and doing some training, even if it's online training, whatever it is, you might be working a little extra harder. If it is staying committed to the path and the vision that you've been shown, you might be working on your inner work, your inner reality, so that the outer reality is certainly matching the vision that you've got for yourself. And it is connected with a lot of passion and inspiration. This next card is the Page of Wands. Wands, of course, are fire. Some of you might be in a relationship with a fire sign. And this pages are messengers. Maybe you've gotten a message recently from a fire sign about new. Pages tend to be the younger, if it's a person, a true person, it's sort of the younger aspect in a true chronological age. But it also could be the infancy stage of something. Fresh messages, fresh vision, fresh momentum. This can also be passion, communication, travel. We certainly have travel indicated here. Maybe there's a new job opportunity you've gotten a message about, a new inspiration. Maybe you're traveling for some training, traveling to maybe the relationship's long distance and there's some of that type of travel involved. Whatever it is, this also has energy around it for long-term stability, structure. In the background, you've got these pyramids, and everything in the tarot has some indication, depending on the cards around it and the way the spread is. So we have lots of forward movement in your long-term goals, success, life purpose, relationships. That energy is here. And if we needed another card about movement, this can be literal or figurative movement. we've got this card here, the Six of Swords. Now, this is a different type of moving, although it can truly mean moving. It can mean traveling. This 6 is a number of harmony, peace, balance, improvement. I also get the energy of expansion. Some of you are spiritually expanding. You're growing. You're maybe expanding your skills, talents, and abilities. Swords have to do with your thoughts, your beliefs, your ideas, your decisions, what's going on in your mind, your intellect. So you're expanding intellectually, maybe expanding spiritually, because it comes here next to this card, which is the Hierophant. That could be spiritual expansion. It could be education expansion. This also can indicate education, higher education. Some of you might be taking a new job opportunity and traveling with a new university and the academic system, leadership in the academic system, or again, taking new positions. This also can indicate marriage. We've got, for those of you that this relationship is here for, that's finally moving forward. This could be marriage. It could also just mean deeper commitment, true commitment, and action towards that commitment. Decisions have been made. I'm getting for some of you, whoever you've been involved with, Scorpio, maybe it's a fire sign. There's some deep commitments that are being established for you, moving towards harmony, improvement, moving away from any difficulty. As you see, the rough water is behind, smooth water is ahead, expansive water growing, and taking everything you need with you. Everything that's important is going with you in this new sense of direction. And then the overall energy we have for the tarot cards, because if you've seen me before, I like to pull some oracle cards and angel cards. The full brand new beginning. So I get, for some of you, this is literally a new beginning. Could be a new position, new job offer you're taking, new business venture you're taking to move forward, new beginnings in education or training. Maybe a new beginning in purchasing a home, moving, because some of you are we have certainly energy around moving and commitments, new energy around a marriage, commitment in a relationship. This can mean anything, and it's lighthearted, it's free, it's carefree, it's happy, it's untethered, it's just, look at him. It's like a new lease on life, and he's happy. He might look like he is stepping off of this cliff and doesn't know what he's doing, but he does know, and he's got everything he needs. He's illuminated in higher consciousness. For some of you, this is a new beginning again in a spiritual sense of growing and evolving yourself spiritually. So hopefully for all of you Scorpios, that relates to something that you're going through. And again, if it doesn't, check out your moon sign and rising sign. Let me share with you some of these other cards I picked. I'm going to share with you this card first from this oracle deck, and it's called Round and Round. And I want to speak to this as it relates. I really got a message with this as it related to maybe this first card. For those of you who either have been through this sense of restriction, or you're still in the middle of it and you just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm just going round and round and round. You really are making progress. And these energies that I've just kind of walked through and these messages are coming in for you. And I do want to point out, even though it looks as if this is happening, first of all, there's just a beautiful sacred geometry in this. But there's also the sense that even though this is going round and round, every time it's going around, it's going higher. So it maybe felt like you weren't going anywhere, but you really were making progress. You really are moving forward, moving higher, moving up. Nothing's quite a straight line that I've seen. And what's at work behind all this is, your higher power is directing this. Your connection to source, your higher self, is involved in the progression. For those of you that are stepping out into this brand new, beautiful new relationship progression, work-related, career-related, your higher power is orchestrating this. And it's orchestrating even if there's any types of stops and starts and all the different factors involved. There is this, just keep in mind, perfect timing. Maybe you'll make some moves forward and then you'll fall back into this feeling of being restricted again or being stuck or at a stalemate. But there really is a divine timing in everything that is moving forward and how it's moving forward for you. And then this is also a beautiful card that fits so well into this, especially with this Fool and this Lover's card and the Hierophant, really all the major arcana. This is your life purpose. This new thing that's starting to develop for you, or maybe it's a progression of a vision that is, having a new movement forward. You've got this beautiful, this is your life purpose. This is that for it. So if you're wondering about a decision you're in the midst of making, Lover's card has to do with choices and decisions, beautiful decisions. It is in your life purpose. And as you're moving forward too, keep this in mind, because this beautiful card came out in another reading, transformation. This is that phoenix rising up out of the ashes. I'm getting for some of you, you didn't think this was going to happen. You didn't think this new movement forward, commitment, this relationship was going to get anywhere. You felt like it was round and round. Well, guess what? It's not. This is transformation has occurred. Big life-altering transformation with the Chariot card, the Hierophant, the Fool, the Lovers. Got just beautiful major arcana energy for you. Some of it, this is a twin flame, soulmate connection. Others, it's a career path or a new career opportunity that you're taking that is very transformative. Good luck with that, all of you Scorpio. I'm very excited to hear how that works out for you. And as always, everyone, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing.